I've heard you rib Brock.
Yes. Well, I didn't. It was Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, was the instigator. And Kurt and Brock were great friends. They both grew up in the same town and stuff like that. And Kurt was just a cool guy, but he ribbed everybody. So we're at a house show. And I think we were in Ohio, actually, because the fans knew who these guys were. Brock and, Batista and all that.
And this is before Brock made his WWE
before the TV
debut.
Yeah. So it's like the opening match, and it's me versus Brock. And before the match, Kurt pulls me aside and goes, Spike, you got to do this rib. And I was like, what rib? And he goes, have him do a leapfrog and a drop down. But when he drops down, jump on his head and slap the fuck out of him. So, yeah, I don't know if you wrestling fans. So he throws me in the ring. He leapfrogs me. So I run under him. When I come off, he drops down. So I'm supposed to run over him. But instead, I stop, jump on his back, and bitch slap his head. Okay. So prior to that happening, I pull Brock aside and I'm calling the match, and I'm the veteran, and say, okay, let's do the spot, drop down leapfrog and then power slam. And he looks at me, and I'll give Brock all the credit in the world. He goes, why would I do a leapfrog over you? I said, well, they want to see your athleticism, just show it off. And he went, okay. And I'll be honest, his answer was perfect. Why would he?
Yeah.
It makes no sense. But I called it, and he said, okay. So we get in the ring. We're doing our thing, shoot off, leapfrog, drop down. I jump on his back, and I start paintbrushing his head. Boom, 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 boom. And his initial reaction was anger. And he hulks out. He's just like, rah! And I go flying off his back. And I look up at him, and he's got fire in his eyes. Like he's going to kill me. And he runs after me, and I run out of the ring, and I run around. Now, in a straight sprint, he could catch me in half a second. But he's running around. I slide under the ring. And of course, he can't slide in as quick as me. But he keeps chasing me. I slide back out of the ring. I run around. He slides out. We go around like 3 or 4 times. And he finally, he blows up or something. And, he's just like, you little shit. He's still mad. And somebody has a sign from OVW. And it just says, Brock is my bitch. And he's like in the second row. And I grab the sign and I run around the ring with the sign. Brock is my bitch. Brock is my bitch. Brock is my bitch. And he's angry. And then he realizes, I'm getting ribbed. And you could see kind of he's just like, oh. And so finally it settles down. I start to get in the ring. And he just grabs me, S5s me. He's like, fuck you. And we go back. And we went back to the locker room. There's Kurt Hennig, and the entire locker room is just laughing their ass off, just crying of how bad. And Brock was great. He had a great sense of humor. He's like, you motherfucker, you got me, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, that was a funny moment with Brock, and he was great. But after that TV debut, I never worked with him again, which is a shame.
Yeah, because
I would have.
True.
Well, they always put him up to the top of it and all of that stuff. But I would have loved to have done some sort of match where he could have just done his shit, even more of throwing me all around. But awesome specimen, and he was a good guy. I mean, I say was like he's dead. I just haven't seen him since I got out. But really good guy. And he played the game well, I got to say. Between UFC and WWF, I think he always got paid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you look at the titles he's won in WWE, it's only world titles.
Right.
He's ever won.
Playing around. If you're
no tag titles, no mid-card titles.
Right. If I'm here, I'm at the top level.